Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, I wanted to showcase to you a game that I've been developing. This was originally the 5th level of my SPECCY platform game. I've changed it around since then. I've done stuff to it, so it's absolutely actually nothing like the 5th level anymore. But I didn't put it in the original SPECCY platform game because it just slowed it down so much. It was a slow game as it was being in basic, and adding this into it just made it impossible to play. So I've done it as a standalone game, but like I say, it's a little bit different than the original 5th level. So again, no user-defined graphics because it's carrying on that theme from my SPECCY platform game. If you haven't seen it, I shall put a link in the comments and I'll flash some screenshots of the game up now on the screen. That's my SPECCY platform game. So coming back to this one, this is called SPECCY the Diamond Thief. So I've done a little bit of a welcome screen there. SPECCY the Diamond Thief, my name, keys, it's also Kempstone, press a key to start. So now I've done a little instruction on what you have to do, your mission. So disable the camera and steal the diamonds, yeah. Got SPECCY again. The little @ key, is it the @ symbol? Yeah, the @ symbol I'm using. I've got a camera there, which is just a star inside a box. Police, I'm using a O. Switch is an X in a flashing box. And the diamond, I'm using the over command to create that shape. So I'm using, which was a hashtag and a capital O on the top of it to create that, what I thought looked like a diamond, hence why I called it Diamond Thief. Steal as many diamonds as you can, avoid getting caught by the cops. I did a little tiny police car there using the graphics which were available on the Spectrum keyboard using the keys, just for a bit of fun. If you push a key, his siren goes. You may recognise this if you've been watching my Learning Basic on my YouTube series that I'm doing at the moment for the Spectrum, those who want to learn how to do basic Spectrum programs. I've just been crushed. So the idea of this game is we have to get to the top, disable that camera, which is the star. You'll see every time that X is hit, the screen changes. So that's the switch. Just to demonstrate again. So it basically regenerates the screen. That happens if I hit it or one of the policemen hit it. Policeman being the... Oh, they've cornered me. It's one of those games where you need to use your imagination. Yeah, you don't need user-defined graphics. I know there's going to be people in the... Oh, it's got me again. I know there's going to be people in the comments screaming out, I want to see user-defined graphics. You will see user-defined graphics if you've been following me on my itch account, because I've got a couple of games in development at the moment where I'm using user-defined graphics. But this was just something simple that I wanted to create, just to show that you can make a game without using user-defined graphics. You can have a little bit of fun. Let's see if I can get to the top. This is actually quite hard. Well, hard for me. So if I disable the camera, it will release the diamond, which I am trying to demonstrate if I can get up there. I was generous starting off with 5 lives. I've only got 2 left. So I've tried to use as much colour as I possibly can in this. By basically using the RND command to randomize the color changes. Just thought it brings a little bit of warmth to the game, if you like. And I've done quite a lot of the sound effects just using the for next loop, just to make those sounds. I think it's quite effective, works quite well. I've made the character make a little stomping noise as he walks. And I did that to kind of distract itself away from the slowness of the basic. So, it, you know, because it's quite funny when I didn't have him making that noise, I was like, oh, this game is slow. But with that stomping, it's like, well, he's meant to be doing it because that's him walking, that's his footsteps, if you like. So it kind of distracts you away from how slow it is. But that's my theory anyway. So, like I said, if you've been following my Learning Basic... Oh, God, he's got me again. No, let's get down there before he gets me. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, if you... Oh, game over. And just to finish it off, if you get caught by the police, I've stuck him in the back of the police car there. If you die, obviously a different message comes up. If you've been electrocuted, it'll say you've been electrocuted. I didn't do very well there, did I? I didn't get no diamonds whatsoever. Let's try again. Let's have one last go. But all in all, I'm quite pleased with this. Quite a fun little game. I did actually think about doing it all in user-defined graphics, but I got so involved in making it just like this, too far gone now to go back and to start changing things around. I couldn't keep bothered, to be honest with you. But I am making a little game on my YouTube series, very similar layout to this, and I will be doing user-defined graphics on that one. I will be eventually doing an example on changing it all to user-defined graphics. But again, this just shows you that you can make games in the basic language. This runs quite smoothly. Okay, it's a little bit sluggish, but it's playable, and it's got some. Its difficulty is up there with most Spectrum games. It's a challenge. So now the walls, again, if you touch them, you will get electrocuted. So I've got one circle, one policeman coming downwards. He comes down the screen and the other one goes upwards. Originally I had them both coming downwards. Then I thought, you know what, I'm going to change that. Because I think it does add a little bit more difficulty to it. Because you've got to keep your eyes focused and keep an eye on them as well. Because if they hit one of the boxes, they can end up crushing you. If you're in the doorway at the time. Finally got a diamond. Again, this game is using the screen strings command for a lot of the collision. Well, in fact, most of it. There's also coordination collision, which I'm using for the X, the switch, and the star, which is representing the camera. They're all on coordination. It's fairly simple stuff, really, when you look at it. But like I say, if you're new to the channel and you want to make little games similar to this, then feel welcome to start watching my Learning in Basic series that I'm doing at the moment. I try to release a video every Friday. There's also a Facebook group that I've created the Spectrum Learning in Basic. I'm not fluent in the language, as I keep saying. I'm learning as I go, but I think I've learned enough now to share and not be too embarrassed with what I'm coming up with. It's certainly a desired taste, this sort of game, with just using the character set off the keyboard. But you know, the platform game that I made went down quite well. People kind of enjoyed that. And this is following on the theme from that game. Same character. So I'm going to get one more diamond and then I'm going to wrap this video up. I think I'm going to definitely... Oh! Where did he come from? I think I'm definitely going to beat my last high score anyway. And that's what this game is mainly about. It's more of a high scoring game than a game with levels, because I couldn't really see the point of doing levels in it, because the screen changes every time the switch is made, so that's kind of your level changer. Like I say, it's more of a high scoring type of game. There is a limiter on how many diamonds you can collect, and I did that for the reason being, if you're stuck on this game for hours and hours collecting diamonds, and your diamonds just keep climbing and climbing, eventually the score system is going to interfere with the high score, and it's just going to overwrite it. Plus, I've got the diamond counter near enough on the end of the screen, and that could end up bouncing off the end as well. So yeah, there is a limiter. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because this game will be available soon on itch for you all to download. Probably going to release it in March. I'm still doing a lot of tests on it to make sure there's no bugs. There were a few bugs in it which I think I've managed to solve now. Just had stuff in the wrong place, variables incorrect, numbers and things like that. I think I've managed to solve it now. So let's get one more diamond and then we'll wrap this up. I'm going to purposely kill myself so you can see. So let's see if I can just put myself in a doorway while one of these imaginary policemen, and they're not going to be able to hit that box, are they? So I'll electrocute me. I can't electrocute myself. The electrics are off now. It's not going as planned. But you get the gist of the game. Got to get to the top, disable the camera, which is the star, which disables the camera. The diamond disables the diamond. Doesn't disable the diamond. Sorry, it releases the diamond. So you disable the camera, releases the diamond. And what makes it difficult is you've got these two blue circles chasing you around the screen. Oh, and obviously the screen changes as well every time you hit the box, the Xbox, or one of them hits the Xbox. Reminds me a bit of like a Donkey Kong, Pac-Man-y sort of game. Does it? I don't know. So I'm hoping for a release in March for this one. Personally, I think it's better than the platform game that I made. Right. There you go, crushed by the wall. So I stole 2 diamonds, crushed to death. And as you can see, there's no character in the back of the police car because I'm dead. So you only see the character in the back of the police car if one of the cops catches you. So this video's been going on long enough, so I'm going to call that to an end. And like I say, if you haven't been following my series Learning Basic, have a look at it. It might be of interest to you, and I will show you, and you'll see from the examples I'm doing on there, it's literally making this game. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.